This house is weirdly decorated. He's got an obsession with you, Inigo. Looks like. Oh look, there he is on a bed. At 5 p.m? That's a bit early. Maybe he's just taking a nap. We should wake him up before he's just... He might wake up in the middle of the night otherwise and mess up his sleep cycle. Hey, sir. Wake up.
Oh my. You're here. I was beginning to lose hope.
Oh, sorry. Hope is not lost. How can we help you?
What? No, not you, you bloody barbarian. Him. Get out of the way. Inigo, is it really you? Or am I dreaming?
That is my name, and let me tell you this. If you insult my friend again, I will be forced to harm you. Do we have an understanding?
Inigo,
My
Inigo, calm
apologies.
down, it's okay.
I am often too terse for my own good. I mean nothing by it, I assure you.
Okay, my friend here is the legendary Dragonborn. She deserves your respect.
I see. Well, I'm sure you make quite the team, Inigo, but it's you who I've been seeking all these years. I'm so glad you're still alive.
Who are you? Why have you been seeking me?
My name is Langley. Langley Longseer to some. Dear boy, I have much to tell you. How did you find me?
I started to get brief, painful visions a while ago. They showed me flashes of this place. And you. I also felt a nasty tugging sensation.
Ha! The spell works. Not quite as was intended, but it got you here in the end. I was about ready to string that conjuration mage up by his toes.
You summoned me? I have to tell you, your spell needs work.
I've been trying to locate you for quite some time. I even traveled to Riverhold. I found your parents shortly after they died, gods rest their souls. Oh dear, you do know about that, don't you?
They were killed protecting a trading caravan. I heard. You were there?
Yes. I am so sorry for your loss. For all your losses. In a way, I've been traveling with you. Just a step behind.
Did my mother and father die well?
They met their end with dignity. I was the one who found them, and I made sure they had a fine burial. They died holding hands.
Why were you there? Were you looking for me even then?
I had hoped they could lead me to you. I continued to track you for years. Then the trail went cold after I found your brother.
You found Fergus? How? Have you always been hiding in my past, haunting every step I take? Why? I do not know you. What do you want from me?
I have come to know you very well. I am your friend, Inigo. Perhaps the greatest friend you have. We are destined to work together.
I already have the only friend I need.
You don't understand. There's a great evil coming. I don't know when exactly, but it is close. I've seen it in my dreams. You are there too. You are the champion destined to destroy the Doomstrider.
What are you talking about? The Doomstrider?
Yes, the very avatar of destruction and death. The demon that has plagued my dreams for decades.
I need to sit down.
Take a seat, rest, and I'll tell you all I know. I've been keeping a note of everything.
I am sorry, my friend. I need a moment. My legs are a little wobbly all of a sudden.
Go and sit down. It is a lot to take in, I know. Make no mistake, Inigo. You are safe here. You both are. Inigo and I have much to discuss. I don't wish to be rude, but perhaps it's best if you leave us to it for a bit. In fact, if you could do something for me, I'd be most grateful.
Alright, what do you need?
Eggs.
Really? Eggs? You're sending me to get eggs?
Eggs! You know, birds lay them. Snow thrush eggs, to be precise. 6 should do the trick. They often boost my visions, allowing me to see further into the future. If Inigo is here, then maybe the Doomstrider is finally preparing to strike. We must be ready.
Well, if it'll help, sure. I'll get your eggs. Where can I find them?
There are at least 8 nests outside my home. You shouldn't need to go very far. I hope you don't mind heights. They are usually rather elevated. Come back to me when you have 6 eggs, no fewer. Find 8, and I'll give you something precious for your trouble.
Alright, I'll get your eggs then.
Remember to search up high, and try not to do yourself a mischief.
Yeah, heights I don't mind, it's the cold I'm worried about. I almost froze to death just getting here. Alright, I'll see you two in a bit. Do I have to go out now? Can I wait a minute? I need to rest, I'm tired. It is getting late. Oh, fine, I'll get the eggs now. Alright, let's do this quick so I don't freeze. Oh, there's one. Wait, is that another one up there? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, get the bow out just in case, but I really hope that Perk doesn't attack. Doesn't seem to be angry at the moment. It's just kind of flying around. Alright, that's 2 eggs. Look, there's a third. Okay, get it. Wait, that one might be easier to get. I think there's one. I think I saw one up here somewhere. Alright, nest. Just don't fall off the tree while I'm climbing up it. Is that another one? Okay, hold on. One at a time. Let's put this away. Got it. First try. Oop. Ow. That hurt my ankle. Oh well. Okay, so that's what, 4? Okay. Need 2 more. We can do this. 2 more at least. Let's see. There's a third one. I might have to go back inside for a minute to warm up. Hope Langley doesn't mind me taking a little bit. Alright, let's try that again. Damn it, we can do it. Finally got it. Took like 10 tries and one trip inside just to get it. Okay, so that's how many do I have now? I have to go back inside again. Center food. Ingredients. 6 I got 6, so I could go back inside now and just give it to him. But there's 2 more out here somewhere. This is one new area I haven't checked yet. So, oh, here's one. See, I did the house, did both trees. Where else? Well, he's gonna have to be happy with 7. So I don't see the 8th one anywhere. I'm too cold to care if he's not happy with that. Hello guys, sorry about the intrusion earlier. It's really cold out there. I had to come in and warm up. Wait, speaking of which, I want to warm up again. Because you guys are looking very blue. Inigo is more blue than usual. Snack. And now are you guys done talking? Everything alright?
Yes, my friend. You survived your perilous egg-fetching adventure, I see. I have much to tell you, but first I think you should give this man his precious eggs.
Yeah, good idea.
Well done, you got the eggs. Very good. What? I didn't need eggs, I just needed you out of the house for a bit so we could talk. Keep them. Turn them into an omelette for all I care. Anyway, Inigo and I have had a bit of a chat, and he's persuaded me that you can be trusted. It seems we three are in this together.
That's right.
I've given him my notes, and I'm sure he'll let you read through everything. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Maybe you should talk to Inigo first, though.
Okay. So I went out there and almost froze my butt off for no reason. Again. Crazy old man. Anyway. How you feeling?
Good job getting those eggs, my friend. This Langley fellow may be a bit rude and gruff, but he's on our side. He gave me these. He found my father's journal, can you believe it? He also gave me 2 books he's written about his search for me. They contain a lot of information about how important I am. They are very good books, but also sad. Apparently, I have my own prophecy. If you want to hear more about it, I'll tell you what I know. Langley says we are going to save the world. That is, of course, unless you think we have something better to do.
The world needs to be saved. Of course, we'll do what we can to help. Or I'll do what I can to help. So yeah, how does your head feel now?
It is still a little tender. Oh, that reminds me. You should ask Langley about the summon spell that has been causing my mind vibrations. He has a spare copy. Maybe he will let you give it a go. My mind is not keen on the idea, but I think a spell like that could be useful, my friend.
Oh, well, I don't want to use it if it hurts you, dude. Yeah, tell me about your prophecy.
I will tell you what I know.
Okay. Yeah.
What details can I help you with?
Oh. Hold on. That's,
What would you like to know? Okay, the Inigo prophecy. Somewhere out there in the world, there is a very nasty being gathering its strength. If left unchecked, it will grow until its evil influence burns away all that is good in this world. It has appeared in Langley's dreams for many years, often as a gigantic figure striding through the land, leaving nothing but pain, anguish, and death in its wake. He calls it the Doomstrider. In the same dream, he sometimes sees a handsome blue Khajiit defeat the menace with his help. He calls this fellow the Champion. That is me, my friend. Much of Langley's prophecy is hazy, and he says that sometimes his dreams show more than one possible outcome. But now he and I have finally met. He believes we stand a good chance of preventing much suffering.
that's good. So what do we do now?
We wait for Langley to receive more information either from his sources or his dreams. When he hears something new, he will let us know.
Yeah, how will he be contacting us?
He will use the summon spell to vibrate my mind again. My mind is not looking forward to it.
I don't blame you. It sounded very painful. Yeah, what can you tell me about Langley?
He is interesting.
Yeah, how do these visions work?
Langley has dreams that often come true. He usually foresees the beginning, the middle, or the end of a future event, but never all three. So he may know that a man at the market will get into a fight, but he won't know why. Or he will see a dead man at the market, but not know how he died. To make matters worse, he sometimes sees 2 or more possible endings. Until we met, he couldn't be sure that we ever would. He is understandably relieved.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Let's see. how was the search for you?
Ever since I appeared in his dreams, he has been looking for me. All he knew in the beginning was that the champion was Khajiit, avoided death at an early age, and had blue fur. He finally heard about a remote village among the shifting sands of elsewhere that ritualistically sacrifices any child born among their number whose fur is blue. He deduced that the champion was likely a blue child from this village that somehow escaped their fate. He set off in search of the village, but on the way he found Riverhold and heard about me. This was a few years after Fergus and I left to find our fortune though, so he began tracking us. Along the way he heard tales about my brother and I. He even collected mementos from our endeavors. You can see a few of them over there on those shelves by the chest. After finding Fergus, lying among the remains of our camp, he lost track of me. The years went by, and he grew weary. He eventually returned here, and employed a group of adventurers to continue the search for me, and to look for any signs of the Doomstrider. He also paid a conjuration mage to concoct a summon Inigo spell. My mind vibrations were the result of him trying unsuccessfully to use the spell.
Yeah, I think I need to talk to him about that. You just rest and we'll head out in the morning. 'Cause it is getting late. Oh, he's already asleep, isn't he? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Well.
I wonder what Langley is dreaming about.
That's a good question. We'll ask him in the morning, okay? Well, we don't have a tent, but there is fur carpet things here. Maybe we can just lie down and rest for a while. Good morning, Inigo. It's nice and early, only 8 o'clock. Good morning, Langley. How are
Hello.
you? Can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
What can you tell me about the Inigo spell?
It's rubbish. Tosh. Hardly works at all. All it seems to do is give poor Inigo vague directions to the summoner, and a headache.
I don't want to be rude, but maybe you're doing it wrong?
I followed the instructions dutifully. There's no reason it shouldn't work. No one knows Inigo better than I do.
Except he doesn't know you. So it kind of has to work both ways, maybe? You thought about that? Yeah, what's that got to do with it?
The conjuration mage who created the spell told me that as long as I was Inigo's true friend, I should be able to get it to work. It's clearly broken. I'm the greatest ally Inigo has.
Yeah, I know Inigo pretty well. Well, yeah, he knows me. I know him. Maybe it'll work for us.
Oh, I'm sure you know him a little, but I've been studying him for decades. No, if the spell doesn't work for me, it won't work for anyone. Isn't that right, Inigo?
I think you should let her try it.
Exactly. What? Why?
Langley, I am sure we are great allies in the making, but my friend here and I have a more immediate bond.
What do you mean? Oh, I didn't realize you were an item.
Not that kind of bond. We have traveled together. We have enjoyed sharing our views on many subjects.
Sorry about that. I just gotta have a little bit of breakfast.
We have fought bravely side by side. I have placed my life in her hands. What I'm trying to say is, we are friends. Go on, hand over a copy of the spell. I am the only one who will suffer if it goes wrong.
I see. I won't argue with you, even though it's a waste of time. I will do as you ask.
Thank you. What is the worst that can happen?
You don't want to know. If we're going to do this, we must be scientific. Inigo, you stay here, and your friend and I will go outside. Once we're on the path, I'll give you the spell, and you can try unsuccessfully to teleport Inigo to us. Stare vacantly if you understand.
Good luck, my friend. I will wait and brace myself.
Okay, you can quit the vacant gazing routine now. Come on. We should head outside and get this over with.
You're very rude. Alright, let's do this, dude.
Right, let's get started. Here is the spell. I had to pry it open just to read half the incantations. I doubt you'll have better luck.
Let's just see about that. Boom.
Inconceivable! Just you wait, I bet your hands explode when you cast it.
We'll see about that. No, that's not the right one. Alright, conjuration. So we need to go. And right about there.
What? How did you do that? Whoa! It
I just
worked!
cast it.
I am outside!
I don't know what to say.
Let us test its range. Try to place me farther away. Do it again.
Alright, here we go. Alright, come closer now.
My friend, that was wonderful! Did you see? One moment I was inside, casually not tasting Langley's cooking, then whoosh! I
That's
saw
my
your
cooking.
face, and I was out here! It was amazing!
I was the last one to cook, so that was my cooking you tasted, and that's alright. I'm glad you liked it. How do you feel?
It feels good. No mind vibrations at all. It is like a brief warm embrace, followed by a pleasant floaty sensation. There is something else.
Yes, go
When
on.
you summoned me, I felt like I had a choice. That I could choose not to go if I didn't want to. This is a fantastic tool, my friend. I knew you could do it. You are outstanding.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Observation. The subject seems to be physically unaffected by the spell. He is, however, exhibiting poor character judgment.
Fellow Langley, poor character judgment might tell. My friend here did a fantastic job getting the spell to work.
Note, the subject is clearly delusional.
The subject does not sound nearly as good as the champion. Did I offend you in some way? I hope not. Without you, we never would have gained such a wonderful spell. I hope you know we are grateful for all you have done.
It's not you, Inigo. It's her. The spell shouldn't work with just anyone. It was supposed to form a link between us. This idiot broke it.
I think that maybe the spell works because of the link my friend and I already we share.
I
You
agree.
should not take it personally. We three are a team now. We need each other and should not be fighting amongst ourselves.
Very
You
good
and
point.
I are a team? All this moron can do is collect eggs. How useful is that going to be when we take on the Doomstrider?
That is only one of my friend's many talents. Trust me, you could not wish for a more worthy ally.
We shall see. I hope you're right. I'm getting cold. I think I'll head inside. Feel free to make yourself at home and stay as long as you like. When you leave, I'll be sure to contact you with my lesser version of the spell if I hear anything new.
Thank you, Langley. I am glad we finally met.
I am too. I can see you're every bit the champion this world needs. I'll see you soon. I'm sorry if I spoke out of turn earlier. I'm sure you don't mean to be annoying.
Yeah, being referred to as an idiot is annoying. I'm not an idiot. You're just mad that the spell worked for me and not for you.
It was just an observation. There's no need to get upset. Look, I'm sorry I called you an idiot. Happy?
Yeah, I suppose. Inigo's right. We should try to get along.
Yes, I agree. Please don't take anything I say to heart. I know I can be insufferable at times. Right. Goodbye for now.
Just
I am glad you are giving Langley a chance, my friend. I believe he means well, even if he is not very good at showing it.
I just had to do it. I'm sorry. He deserved it.
I do not blame you. He is quite a character. But accepting his apology helped smooth things over, I think. Anyway, we solved the mystery of my vibrating brain, and you got a powerful new spell. A spell they do not teach at any college, I'll wager. I am still trying to digest everything Langley told me. There is a lot to sort through. For now, we get on with our lives until he contacts us again. I have a feeling we are at the beginning of a fantastic adventure, my friend.
It's cold out here. I kind of want to go inside, but I kind of don't. Yeah, we probably should go inside just for a minute so I don't freeze.
Oh, hello.
Hello there, Langley.
Call me an idiot again, and I'll freeze you again.
Inigo, I've been thinking. When you're not out adventuring with your friend, where do you stay?
I have a place in Riften. It is a bit cramped, but it is dry, and it often smells interesting.
Well, if you ever want to come and stay with me, you're more than welcome. It could be beneficial to our cause.
That is very kind of you, but I do not wish to intrude.
You wouldn't be intruding at all. If you decide to move in, I'll make you a sleeping area. There's no shortage of timber around here.
Thank you for the offer. I will certainly consider it.
Good. I'll consider making some renovations then.
Oh, that's nice, at least.